Chapter 1. The Fundamentals of Reading People. Welcome to the first chapter of How to Read People Like a Pro. In this book, you will embark on a journey to master the subtle art of understanding others not just through their words, but through their nonverbal signals, behavior patterns, and much more. Whether you are in a business setting, navigating social landscapes, or trying to enhance personal relationships, the skills you learn here will empower you to see beneath the surface of interactions and connect with people on a deeper level. Understanding the basics. Reading people effectively requires more than intuition. It involves a keen observational ability paired with knowledge of human psychology. Before diving into complex concepts, let's establish the foundational elements of reading people. 1. The importance of nonverbal communication. Over 70% of what we communicate is through nonverbal cues such as facial expressions, gestures, posture, and eye contact. Learning to interpret these signs accurately is your first step toward reading people like a pro. Each gesture or expression can convey a wealth of information about a person's emotions, intentions, and thoughts. 2. The role of context. Context plays a crucial role in interpreting behaviors accurately. The same gesture can mean different things depending on the social, cultural, or professional context in which it occurs. For instance, a firm handshake in a business environment suggests confidence, whereas in another context, it might be seen as aggressive. 3. Emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence is the ability to perceive, control, and evaluate emotions, both your own and those of others. A high level of emotional intelligence can enhance your capability to read people by allowing you to connect with their feelings and understand their emotional states. The science of first impressions. First impressions are powerful and are formed within the first 7 seconds of meeting someone. During this short time, the brain makes quick judgments based on a person's appearance, demeanor, and initial behaviors. Here's how you can interpret and manage first impressions. A. Appearance. What someone wears can tell you about their level of professionalism, their personality type, and even their current mood. Notice the details, the cleanliness, the style, and the appropriateness of attire for a given situation. B. Demeanor. Demeanor includes the attitude and behavior a person exhibits. Is their approach friendly, reserved, aggressive, or relaxed? These cues give insight into their comfort level and their emotional state. C. Verbal communication. While this book focuses on nonverbal cues, the tone, pace, and clarity of someone's speech also offer clues about their confidence, stress level, and truthfulness. Observational techniques. To start reading people effectively, begin by sharpening your observational skills. Here are some techniques to practice. A. Active listening. Engage fully with the person you are talking to without planning your response. Listen to understand, not to reply. This will make you more aware of the subtle nuances in their speech and behavior. B. Baseline behavior. Understanding a person's baseline behavior, how they act when not under stress, is crucial. This will help you detect deviations from their norm, which can indicate discomfort, deception, or anxiety. C. Empathetic engagement. Show genuine interest in what the other person is saying and feeling. This not only builds rapport but also encourages them to open up more, providing you with more information to read their true emotions and thoughts. Mastering the art of reading people is an invaluable skill that can enhance your interpersonal interactions across all areas of life. By becoming more observant and understanding the underlying principles of human behavior, you can develop deeper connections, avoid misunderstandings, and influence others more effectively. As we conclude this chapter, remember that reading people is not about manipulation or control. It's about fostering understanding and empathy to enrich both your own and others' lives. Chapter 2. Decoding personality types. Understanding different personality types is essential in mastering how to read people effectively. By recognizing these distinct types, you can better anticipate behaviors, adapt your communication strategies, and build stronger relationships. The Big 5 Personality Traits. A well-accepted framework in psychology is the Big 5 personality traits, which include openness, conscientiousness, extroversion, agreeableness, and neuroticism. Each trait represents a spectrum, and understanding where a person falls on these spectra can provide deep insights into their behavior and how they perceive the world. Openness. Individuals high in openness are creative, curious, and willing to explore new ideas. They thrive in environments that allow them to express themselves and are often drawn to the arts. When interacting with open individuals, encourage dialogue about innovative ideas or artistic pursuits to engage them effectively. Conscientiousness. Conscientious people are organized, dependable, and disciplined. They prefer structured environments and are meticulous in their planning. To connect with someone high in conscientiousness, respect their need for order and detail. Be punctual, prepared, and precise in your communications. Extroversion. Extroverts are energetic, talkative, and sociable. They gain energy from interacting with others and are often perceived as the life of the party. When dealing with extroverts, be engaging and open to social interactions. They appreciate vibrant, dynamic exchanges and opportunities to express themselves. Agreeableness. Agreeable individuals are cooperative, friendly, and compassionate. They prioritize harmony in their interactions and are often willing to compromise to maintain peaceful relationships. To build rapport with someone high in agreeableness, foster an environment of cooperation and avoid confrontational behavior. Neuroticism. People with high levels of neuroticism often experience emotional instability and are prone to feelings of anxiety, worry, and vulnerability. When interacting with highly neurotic individuals, provide a calm, supportive environment. Be patient and understand that their reactions may be more about their internal struggles than about the situation at hand. The Myers-Briggs Type Indicator. Another popular tool for understanding personality types is the Myers-Briggs Type Indicator, MBTI, which classifies people into 16 different personality types based on 4 dimensions: introversion versus extroversion, sensing versus intuition, thinking versus feeling, and judging versus perceiving. Each type has a unique way of interacting with the world, and understanding these types can significantly enhance your ability to read and relate to others. Introversion versus extroversion. This dimension indicates how individuals recharge and where they direct their energy. Introverts prefer quiet, solitary activities to recharge, while extroverts seek out social interactions. Recognize these preferences in your interactions. Give introverts the space they need and extroverts the engagement they crave. Sensing versus intuition. Sensing individuals are detail-oriented and grounded in reality. They trust information that is tangible and concrete. Intuitive types look at the big picture and trust information that is abstract or theoretical. When communicating, match your detail level to the preference of the other person. Thinking versus feeling. Thinking types make decisions based on logic and objective criteria, while feeling types consider the emotions and needs of others in their decision-making. To connect effectively, use logic and facts with thinkers, and express empathy and consideration with feelers. Judging versus perceiving. Judging individuals appreciate order and structure and like to have things planned and organized. Perceiving types are more flexible and open to changing plans. When working with a judger, be clear about schedules and deadlines. With a perceiver, allow for flexibility and spontaneity. Practical application. In practice, understanding these personality frameworks allows you to tailor your approach to fit the individual's preferred style. For instance, in a professional setting, knowing whether a colleague is an introverted thinker or an extrovert feeler can help you determine the best way to present information or collaborate on a project. In personal relationships, this knowledge can help you avoid misunderstandings and deepen your connection. When you begin to see the world through another person's eyes, you not only increase your empathy, but also your effectiveness in all forms of communication. By adapting your behavior to better align with others' preferences, you create smoother, more productive interactions and a greater sense of mutual understanding and respect. As you move forward, keep these personality types in mind. Start observing people in your life through this lens. Notice how your understanding of their behavior deepens as you align your interactions with their personality preferences. This skill, like any other, requires practice and patience, but the rewards are profound. As you become more adept at reading the subtle cues that indicate different personality types, you'll find that your ability to navigate and influence your social and professional environments improves dramatically. Chapter 3. Mastering the Art of Empathetic Listening. Empathetic listening is the cornerstone of reading people accurately. It goes beyond hearing their words. It's about understanding their emotions, intentions, and thoughts. This chapter delves deep into how you can hone your empathetic listening skills to connect profoundly with others and read them more effectively. The essence of empathetic listening. Empathetic listening involves fully immersing yourself in the speaker's emotional state. It's an active process where you listen to understand, not to respond. By doing so, you create a safe space for the speaker to express themselves openly and honestly. This level of understanding is crucial for accurately reading people, as it allows you to perceive not just what they say, but also what they leave unsaid. Techniques for enhancing empathetic listening. 1. Give your full attention. In today's distracted world, giving someone your complete attention is a powerful gift. It involves putting aside your thoughts and judgments and focusing solely on the speaker. Make eye contact, nod to show understanding, and avoid interruptions. By doing so, you signal to the speaker that they are valued and that their words matter. 2. Mirror emotions. Mirroring is a technique where you subtly mimic the speaker's emotions. If they smile, you smile. If they seem sad, reflect a somber demeanor. This mirroring can deepen the emotional connection and make the speaker feel understood on a deeper level. 3. Use encouraging body language. Nonverbal cues such as nodding, leaning forward slightly, and maintaining an open posture encourage the speaker to continue. These gestures show that you are engaged and interested in what they have to say. 4. Reflect and clarify. To ensure you understand the speaker's message, periodically reflect back what you've heard and ask for clarification when needed. This could be as simple as saying, "What I'm hearing is," or "Do you mean?" Such clarifications are vital, as they prevent misunderstandings and reassure the speaker that you are genuinely engaged. 5. Validate their feelings. Acknowledging the speaker's feelings is crucial in empathetic listening. Validation can be as simple as saying, "It sounds like that was really challenging for you," or "You seem really passionate about this." This recognition helps to build emotional rapport and makes the speaker feel supported and understood. Applying empathetic listening in various contexts. In personal relationships, empathetic listening can transform personal relationships by fostering deeper connections and trust. Whether it's with a partner, family member, or friend, showing genuine interest and understanding can diffuse conflicts and strengthen bonds. It's about being present and responsive to the needs and emotions of the other person. In the workplace, in a professional setting, empathetic listening can lead to better teamwork, more effective leadership, and increased employee satisfaction. Leaders who listen empathetically are better equipped to understand and motivate their team, leading to a more harmonious and productive workplace. In negotiations, effective listening is critical in negotiations. It allows you to understand the underlying interests and motivations of the other party, which can be crucial for finding mutually beneficial solutions. By listening empathetically, you can identify non-obvious solutions and create a sense of goodwill and cooperation. Practice makes perfect. Becoming proficient at empathetic listening takes practice and intentionality. Start small by focusing on really listening in your daily interactions. Challenge yourself to understand not just the words, but the emotions behind them. As you practice, you'll notice a shift in how people respond to you. They'll feel more understood and valued, and you'll gain insights that go beyond the spoken words. Empathetic listening is more than a skill. It's a way of being. It's about fostering compassion and connection, allowing you to reach into the heart of your interactions with others. As you master this art, you'll find that your ability to read people and understand their deepest needs and desires becomes second nature. This deep understanding will enable you to navigate social situations more effectively, build stronger relationships, and have a profound impact on those around you. By becoming a skilled empathetic listener, you not only enhance your personal and professional life, but also contribute to a more compassionate world. Chapter 4. The Power of Body Language in Reading People. Body language is a vital component of communication, often conveying more about a person's feelings and intentions than their words alone. This chapter explores the nuances of body language and provides strategies to interpret and use this nonverbal form of communication effectively to read people like a pro. Understanding the basics of body language. Body language includes gestures, posture, facial expressions, eye contact, and physical distance. Each element can reveal critical insights into a person's emotions and thoughts, often before a single word is spoken. To become adept at reading body language, you must first learn to observe these signals consciously and interpret them within the context of the situation. Facial expressions. The human face is incredibly expressive and can communicate complex emotions. Happiness, sadness, anger, surprise, disgust, and fear are universal expressions recognized around the world. Pay attention to the eyebrows, eyes, and mouth, as these areas are particularly expressive. For example, a genuine smile will crinkle the eyes and lift the cheeks, indicating true happiness or pleasure. Posture. Posture can indicate a person's level of confidence, openness, and attentiveness. An open posture with uncrossed arms and legs suggests that a person is approachable and receptive. In contrast, crossed arms or legs might indicate defensiveness or resistance. However, context is crucial. Crossed arms might also mean the person is simply cold or comforting themselves. Gestures. Gestures can be deliberate or unconscious, but always carry meaning. For instance, pointing can be seen as aggressive in many cultures, while nodding is generally interpreted as agreement and encouragement. Observe how gestures complement or contradict what is being said verbally. This can provide valuable clues about the person's honesty and emotions. Eye contact. Eye contact is one of the most powerful forms of nonverbal communication. It can convey honesty, interest, and confidence. Conversely, avoidance of eye contact can signal deceit, discomfort, or lack of interest. However, norms for eye contact vary widely across different cultures, so it's important to consider cultural context when interpreting this signal. Proxemics, use of space. Physical distance during interactions can also provide insights into a person's comfort level and feelings towards others. Personal space boundaries vary significantly across different cultures and individual preferences. Observing how a person manages the space around them can tell you a lot about their comfort and familiarity with the people they are interacting with. Practical strategies for reading body language. Be an observant listener. While engaging with someone, always maintain a balance between listening to their words and observing their body language. This dual focus will provide a more holistic understanding of their true feelings and intentions. Look for congruence. The congruence between a person's words and their body language is crucial. When someone's words align with their body language, it typically indicates sincerity. In contrast, discrepancies might suggest that a person is not being entirely truthful or is not fully committed to what they are saying. Observe clusters of gestures. A single gesture can have many meanings or might be a random act. However, when several gestures or behaviors point in the same direction, they form a cluster, providing a more accurate read of a person's state of mind. For instance, if someone is looking away, has crossed arms, and is leaning back, these combined signals strongly indicate discomfort or disagreement. Consider the context. Always interpret body language in context. What might be a sign of deceit in a stressful negotiation could simply be a habit or a nervous tic in a different setting. Understanding the context will help you avoid misinterpretations and will enhance your ability to read people accurately. Practice in real-life situations. The best way to improve your ability to read body language is through practice. Engage in people watching in public places where interactions occur naturally, like in cafes, parks, or at work. Observe people's interactions and try to interpret their body language. Then, observe the outcomes to see if your interpretations were correct. By mastering the art of reading body language, you unlock a deeper dimension of communication. This skill not only enhances your interactions, but also empowers you to understand and connect with people on a level that transcends words. As you become more proficient, you'll find that your ability to navigate complex social environments improves, opening up new opportunities for personal and professional growth. Your heightened sensitivity to the unspoken will make you a more effective communicator, a better friend, and a trusted leader. Chapter 5. Cultivating your intuition to read others. Intuition plays a critical role in reading people effectively. It acts as an internal guide, helping you navigate complex social interactions by tapping into subconscious cues and patterns that your conscious mind may overlook. This chapter explores how you can develop and trust your intuition to enhance your ability to understand and connect with others on a deeper level. The nature of intuitive thinking. Intuition is often described as a gut feeling or a sixth sense, a form of knowledge that comes without the use of rational processes. It's a spontaneous, often immediate understanding that can provide insights into people's thoughts, feelings, and intentions. While intuition might seem mystical, it is grounded in the brain's ability to quickly process accumulated experiences and sensory inputs to make rapid judgments. Building trust in your intuition. To leverage intuition in reading people, you must first trust in its reliability. This trust is built through acknowledging and reflecting on instances where your intuition led you correctly. Recall times when a gut feeling about someone's mood or motives proved accurate, and consider how tapping into these instincts helped you navigate the situation better. Developing intuitive sensitivity. Enhancing your intuitive abilities involves tuning into your own emotions and the subtle signals around you. It requires mindfulness and the willingness to observe not just the obvious, but also the nuanced and often overlooked gestures, expressions, and tones. Techniques to enhance intuitive reading. Practice mindfulness. Mindfulness meditation is a powerful tool for developing intuition. It enhances your ability to focus and pay attention to the present moment without judgment. By practicing mindfulness regularly, you can improve your ability to pick up on the subtle cues that inform intuitive reading. Keep an intuition journal. Start an intuition journal to track your instincts and their outcomes. When you have a strong feeling about someone, note it down along with specific details of the situation. Later, you can reflect on these notes to see how accurate your intuitions were and learn from any patterns that emerge. Engage in active observation. Whenever you are in a social setting, practice actively observing people beyond the surface level. Look for inconsistencies between their words and body language, or between their expressions and the context. Over time, these observations can fine-tune your intuition and increase your sensitivity to underlying moods and motivations. Learn from diverse experiences. Expose yourself to a wide range of social environments and cultural settings. Diverse experiences enrich your mental repository of behaviors and patterns, providing a broader foundation for your intuitive judgments. Emotional attunement. To develop intuition, you must also become attuned to the emotions of others. This involves empathetic engagement, truly feeling with the person rather than just understanding them on a cognitive level. Emotional attunement can accelerate intuitive connections by aligning your emotional responses with subtle cues from others. Intuition in action. Navigating social interactions. Use your intuition to guide you in social settings. For instance, if you feel someone is uncomfortable, even if they haven't voiced it, consider changing the topic of conversation or altering your approach. Your intuitive understanding of their discomfort can prevent social faux pas and deepen connections. Decision-making. Intuition can be particularly valuable in decision-making processes where time is limited or data is incomplete. In such cases, your ability to read people and situations intuitively can guide you to make decisions that are not only quick, but also informed by a deep, albeit subconscious, understanding of the dynamics at play. Enhancing relationships. Intuition can help you understand what others may need emotionally before they express it. This can be especially powerful in close relationships, where understanding and responding to unspoken needs can strengthen bonds and foster mutual trust and respect. By cultivating your intuition, you not only enhance your ability to read others, but also enrich your interactions and relationships across all facets of life. Intuitive reading is a dynamic skill that continues to develop as you engage with it actively. It empowers you to navigate the world with a deeper sense of understanding and connection, transforming how you interact with others at a fundamental level. As you become more attuned to your intuitive insights, you'll discover a powerful tool for enhancing your social awareness and empathy, making you a more effective communicator and a cherished companion. Chapter 6. Mastering Emotional Resilience and Communication. Emotional resilience is the ability to maintain stability and adapt positively in the face of emotional challenges that can arise during interactions with others. It enables you to handle stress, manage conflicts, and recover quickly from setbacks or emotional upheaval. Developing emotional resilience is essential for anyone looking to effectively read and interact with people across a range of circumstances. Understanding emotional resilience. Emotional resilience is not about avoiding feelings or reactions. Rather, it's about recognizing your emotions, understanding how they influence your behavior, and using this awareness to respond in a balanced and thoughtful manner. This skill is crucial in maintaining healthy relationships and effective communication. Building emotional resilience. To develop emotional resilience, it's important to cultivate practices that enhance your psychological strength and flexibility. These practices include maintaining a positive outlook, managing stress effectively, and developing a supportive network. Techniques to enhance emotional resilience. Develop self-awareness. Understanding your own emotional triggers and responses is the first step in developing resilience. By becoming more aware of what upsets you and why, you can begin to formulate strategies to manage your reactions and mitigate stress before it escalates. Maintain physical health. Emotional resilience is strongly tied to physical health. Regular exercise, adequate sleep, and a nutritious diet all contribute to a robust emotional state. Physical wellness supports mental wellness, giving you the strength to cope with emotional challenges. Foster optimism. Maintaining a positive outlook is a key component of emotional resilience. Optimism doesn't mean ignoring the reality of a situation, but rather maintaining a hope that you have the skills and strategies to manage and overcome hardships. Practice looking for the silver lining in difficult situations as a way to build this optimistic mindset. Develop problem-solving skills. Being able to think through problems and devise effective solutions is crucial for emotional resilience. When faced with a challenge, take a systematic approach to solve it. Break the problem down into manageable parts and tackle them one at a time. This approach not only provides a sense of control, but also builds confidence in your ability to handle difficulties. Practice mindfulness. Mindfulness involves being present in the moment and accepting it without judgment. This practice can help manage stress and enhance your overall emotional awareness. By focusing on the present, you can avoid becoming overwhelmed by distress about the future or regrets over the past. Create an emotional support network. Having a support network of friends, family, or colleagues can provide external sources of comfort and advice. Sharing your experiences and feelings with others can help reduce stress and provide different perspectives on challenging situations. Applying emotional resilience in reading others. Handling emotional conflicts. When conflicts arise, emotional resilience allows you to remain calm and composed. This composure helps you to effectively de-escalate conflicts and communicate in a way that promotes understanding rather than further confrontation. Navigating high-stress interactions. In high-stress situations, such as negotiations or critical meetings, maintaining emotional resilience can prevent you from reacting impulsively. By staying composed, you can read the room more effectively and adapt your strategies according to the emotional currents of the interaction. Providing emotional support. Sometimes, reading people involves recognizing their need for emotional support. Emotional resilience equips you with the strength to provide this support, even when you might also be experiencing stress or emotional turmoil. By managing your emotions, you can be a better supporter to others, helping them through their difficulties while maintaining your own emotional health. Emotional resilience is a dynamic capability that enhances every interaction and is a key element in effectively reading and relating to others. As you practice the techniques outlined, you will find that not only are you better equipped to handle your emotional responses, but you are also better positioned to understand and respond to the emotions of others. This dual capacity is essential for anyone seeking to deepen their connections and navigate the complexities of human relationships with grace and effectiveness. Chapter 7. The Art of Strategic Questioning in Reading People. Strategic questioning is a powerful tool that can be used to read people more effectively. It involves asking the right questions at the right time to elicit information that may not be readily offered. This chapter explores how to harness the power of questions to deepen your understanding of others and enhance your interpersonal interactions. The importance of strategic questioning. Questions are the keys that can unlock the true thoughts and feelings of others. They help you peel back layers and discover what lies beneath the surface. By mastering the art of questioning, you not only gather essential information, but also show interest and build trust, encouraging others to open up and share more deeply. Types of strategic questions. Open-ended questions. These require more than a yes or no answer and are designed to encourage a full, meaningful response. Questions like, "What was your experience with that?" or "How do you feel about this situation?" help you gain deeper insights into others' thoughts and feelings. Probing questions. When you need more specific information, probing questions can help you dig deeper. "Can you tell me more about that?" or "What specifically led you to that conclusion?" are examples that prompt further explanation and detail. Reflective questions. These are used to clarify or reflect back what someone has said, to ensure understanding and to encourage them to consider their feelings and motives. "So, you're saying that? Is that right?" helps both parties to understand the conversation clearly. Hypothetical questions. These encourage people to think outside the box and explore possibilities. "What would you do if you were in this situation?" can reveal a person's values, priorities, and decision-making style. Leading questions. These are used to guide a conversation in a specific direction. They should be used sparingly as they can sometimes feel manipulative. An example might be, "Don't you think it would be better if we start the project sooner?" Enhancing your questioning technique. Listen actively. To ask effective questions, you first need to listen actively. This not only shows respect and builds rapport, but also provides you with the information you need to formulate insightful questions that encourage deeper discussion. Be genuinely curious. People respond better when they feel your interest is genuine. Let your curiosity guide your questioning. This authenticity encourages openness and trust, allowing you to gather more honest and comprehensive responses. Maintain appropriate timing. The timing of your questions can significantly impact the responses you receive. Asking a sensitive question too soon may lead to resistance, whereas waiting for the right moment can result in a more open and informative response. Use questions to build rapport. Strategic questioning can also be used to build rapport. By asking about interests, opinions, and feelings, you create a connection that facilitates more open communication. People are more likely to share important information with someone they feel connected to. Observe and adapt. Pay attention to how your questions are received. If you notice someone becoming defensive or uncomfortable, it may be necessary to change your approach or the type of questions you are asking. Adaptability is key in maintaining a positive, productive dialogue. Applying strategic questioning in various contexts. In personal relationships. Use questions to understand the perspectives and feelings of loved ones better. This understanding can strengthen your relationships and help you navigate through difficult conversations with compassion and empathy. In the workplace. In professional settings, strategic questioning can help you uncover underlying issues, resolve conflicts, and foster a collaborative environment. Questions that encourage team members to share their thoughts and ideas can enhance engagement and innovation. In negotiations. During negotiations, the right questions can reveal the other party's true priorities and concerns, allowing you to propose solutions that satisfy both parties. This not only helps in reaching agreements, but also in building long-term relationships. Strategic questioning is a dynamic skill that, when mastered, can significantly enhance your ability to read and understand the people around you. It provides a profound way to engage with others, fostering deeper connections and insights. As you practice and refine your questioning techniques, you'll find yourself becoming more adept at navigating complex interpersonal dynamics, enhancing both your personal and professional life. Chapter 8. Leveraging social cues to enhance understanding. Social cues are the nonverbal signals that people use in interactions to communicate what they think and feel. Understanding these cues is essential for reading people effectively, as they often convey more than words can express. This chapter explores various types of social cues and how you can interpret and respond to them to deepen your interactions and connections with others. Types of social cues. Social cues can be broadly categorized into several types, each providing different insights into a person's emotional state and intentions. Facial expressions. Facial expressions are powerful indicators of a person's emotions. Each expression can communicate a range of feelings from joy and surprise to anger and sadness. Learning to recognize and interpret these expressions accurately can give you a significant advantage in understanding others' emotional responses. Body language. As discussed in previous chapters, body language includes gestures, posture, and movements. Each of these can indicate a person's level of comfort, confidence, or anxiety. For example, open body language, such as uncrossed arms and legs, generally indicates that a person is open to communication, while closed body language, such as crossed arms or legs, might suggest defensiveness or discomfort. Vocal cues. The tone, pitch, and pace of a person's voice provide cues about their emotional state. A high-pitched, fast-paced voice may indicate excitement or anxiety, whereas a slow, low-pitched voice might suggest sadness or disinterest. Listening to these subtle changes can help you gauge a person's feelings and responses even if their words convey something different. Eye contact. The amount of eye contact a person makes can tell you much about their confidence, attention, and truthfulness. Consistent eye contact generally suggests that a person is engaged and truthful, whereas avoidance of eye contact might suggest discomfort or dishonesty. Proximity. How close someone stands to another person can indicate their level of comfort and familiarity. People tend to stand closer to those they trust and are comfortable with, and further away from those they do not feel as close to. Enhancing your ability to read social cues. Be observant. To effectively read social cues, you must be observant. Pay attention to the environment and the behavior of the people around you. Practice noticing small changes in body language, facial expressions, and vocal tones. Context matters. Always interpret social cues within their context. What might be considered appropriate body language or facial expressions can vary greatly across different cultures and social settings. Understanding the context will help you avoid misinterpretations and will make your readings more accurate. Practice empathy. Put yourself in the other person's shoes. Trying to understand the feelings and motives behind their behavior can improve your ability to interpret their social cues accurately. Empathy not only helps in reading social cues, but also enhances the overall interaction by building a stronger connection. Develop a baseline. Knowing how someone usually acts can help you spot when their behavior changes. These changes can provide important clues about their current state of mind. Establish a baseline for their normal behavior, and pay attention when deviations occur. Applying social cues in everyday interactions. In personal relationships, understanding social cues can significantly enhance your personal relationships. By noticing when a partner or friend is upset or uncomfortable, even if they haven't verbalized their feelings, you can address issues proactively and deepen your connection. In professional settings. In professional environments, reading social cues can help you navigate office dynamics more effectively. Recognizing cues from colleagues can improve collaboration and help in managing conflicts. It can also guide you in leadership, enabling you to better motivate and support your team. In public spaces, being able to read social cues in public spaces can help you adjust your behavior to fit social norms and expectations. This can be particularly useful in unfamiliar settings where understanding subtle social signals is key to effective interaction. By enhancing your ability to read and respond to social cues, you gain deeper insights into the thoughts and emotions of those around you. This not only improves your interpersonal relationships, but also equips you with the tools to navigate complex social landscapes more effectively. As you continue to practice and refine your skills, your capacity to understand and connect with others will reach new heights, making every interaction more meaningful and rewarding. Chapter 9. The Role of Cultural Intelligence in Reading People. Cultural intelligence, or CQ, is a critical skill for reading and interacting with people from diverse backgrounds. It involves understanding and respecting cultural differences and using this knowledge to communicate and act appropriately in multicultural settings. This chapter delves into the concept of cultural intelligence and provides strategies for enhancing your ability to engage effectively with people across various cultural divides. Understanding cultural intelligence. Cultural intelligence is made up of several components, each crucial for navigating the complex dynamics of multicultural interactions. Cognitive CQ, knowledge of cultures. This refers to your understanding of the norms, practices, and conventions of different cultures. It includes knowledge of both the visible aspects of culture such as customs and dress, and the invisible aspects, such as values and beliefs. Motivational CQ. Drive to adapt. Motivation in cultural intelligence speaks to your level of interest, drive, and confidence to adapt to multicultural situations. It involves the willingness to step out of your comfort zone and engage with people who are different from yourself. Behavioral CQ. Ability to act appropriately. Behavioral cultural intelligence involves the capability to adapt your behavior to different cultural contexts. This means not only knowing what is appropriate, but also being able to act accordingly. Developing cultural intelligence. Improving your cultural intelligence involves more than just learning about other cultures. It requires active engagement and a willingness to learn and adapt. Educate yourself. Start by educating yourself about different cultures, especially those you frequently interact with or plan to interact with. Read books, watch documentaries, and listen to podcasts that offer insights into different cultural perspectives. Travel. Traveling is a great way to immerse yourself in different cultures. It exposes you to new ways of thinking and living, which can profoundly deepen your understanding and appreciation of cultural differences. Engage in cultural exchange. Interact with people from different backgrounds. Attend cultural events, participate in multicultural forums, and dine out at ethnic restaurants. Each of these activities offers opportunities to observe and learn about different cultural norms and behaviors. Reflect on your experiences. After engaging with different cultures, take time to reflect on your experiences. Consider what went well, what was challenging, and what you learned from each interaction. Reflection helps consolidate learning and improve future interactions. Seek feedback. Ask for feedback from culturally diverse peers and mentors on your interactions. This feedback can provide valuable insights into how your behavior is perceived and what you might need to adjust to be more culturally intelligent. The impact of cultural intelligence in interpersonal interactions enhances communication. High cultural intelligence allows you to communicate more effectively across cultural boundaries. Understanding cultural nuances can help prevent misunderstandings and miscommunications that often arise from cultural differences. Builds respect and trust. When you show respect for another person's culture, it builds trust. People feel valued and understood when their cultural background is acknowledged and respected, which can lead to more positive interactions. Improves personal and professional relationships. In the workplace, cultural intelligence can lead to better teamwork and more effective leadership. In personal settings, it can deepen relationships and expand your social network to include a more diverse group of people. Facilitates successful negotiations. Understanding the cultural background of those you are negotiating with can give you insights into their negotiation style and priorities. This understanding can help you devise strategies that are respectful and effective, leading to better outcomes. By developing your cultural intelligence, you not only become more adept at reading people from various backgrounds, but also enhance your ability to engage with them effectively. This skill is increasingly important in our globalized world, where cross-cultural interactions are common. As you enhance your cultural intelligence, you'll find that your capacity to connect with, understand, and influence people across different cultures will greatly improve, enriching both your personal and professional life significantly. Chapter 10. Advanced Techniques in Psychological Profiling. Psychological profiling is a method used to analyze the behavioral patterns, personality traits, and motivations of individuals. It can be a powerful tool for understanding deeper psychological drivers behind people's actions and for predicting future behaviors. This chapter explores advanced techniques in psychological profiling that can help you read people at a profound level. The fundamentals of psychological profiling. Psychological profiling involves gathering and analyzing data about a person to make informed guesses about their psychological state and likely future behavior. This process is used in various fields, from law enforcement to business negotiations, and can be highly beneficial in personal interactions as well. Behavioral analysis. Behavioral analysis looks at the actions of individuals to predict their future actions. By observing how people react in different situations, you can identify patterns that indicate how they might behave in similar situations in the future. Personality assessment. Using tools like the Big 5 personality traits or the Myers-Briggs type indicator, you can get a clearer picture of a person's personality. Understanding someone's personality helps in predicting how they will react in various scenarios and how they interact with others. Motivational analysis. This involves understanding what drives a person. Motivational analysis looks at the needs, desires, and fears that motivate an individual's actions. By understanding what motivates someone, you can predict their behavior and influence their decisions. Techniques for advanced psychological profiling. Microexpression training. Microexpressions are brief, involuntary facial expressions that occur when a person conceals an emotion. Training yourself to recognize these quick expressions can give you insights into a person's true feelings, providing a significant advantage in reading their emotional state accurately. Linguistic analysis. The way people use language can reveal a lot about their psychological state. Linguistic analysis involves paying attention to word choice, speech patterns, and conversation themes to glean insights into a person's thoughts and emotions. Baseline behavior comparison. To effectively use psychological profiling, you need to establish a baseline of a person's normal behavior. Once you have this baseline, deviations from it can indicate changes in emotional state or intent. This comparison can be crucial in situations where understanding subtle shifts in behavior is important. Contextual relevance. Always consider the context in which behaviors occur. Understanding the situation that a person is in can provide important clues about why they are behaving in a particular way. This context can help differentiate between behavior that is situationally driven and behavior that is indicative of a deeper psychological trait. Applying psychological profiling in various contexts. In personal relationships, use psychological profiling to better understand the needs and motivations of your partner or family members. This understanding can lead to more empathetic interactions and a deeper relational bond. In the workplace, in a professional setting, psychological profiling can help in team formation, leadership development, and conflict resolution. Understanding the psychological makeup of team members can lead to more effective team dynamics and improved workplace productivity. In conflict resolution, understanding the psychological factors that contribute to conflicts can help in resolving them. By addressing the underlying psychological needs or fears, you can devise solutions that are acceptable to all parties involved and may prevent future conflicts. Psychological profiling is a sophisticated skill that enhances your understanding of human behavior. As you refine your ability to analyze and interpret the psychological aspects of the people around you, you will find yourself becoming more effective in predicting and influencing their behaviors. This capability not only enhances your interpersonal relationships, but also improves your effectiveness in professional and social settings, making you a more insightful and empathetic individual. Chapter 11. Harnessing the power of emotional intelligence and social interactions. Emotional intelligence, EI, is the ability to recognize, understand, and manage not only your own emotions, but also those of others. This chapter explores how to harness the power of EI to enhance your social interactions, improve your personal and professional relationships, and effectively read and influence people. Components of emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence comprises several key components, each essential for managing social interactions successfully. Self-awareness. Self-awareness is the foundation of EI. It involves understanding your own emotions and how they affect your thoughts and behaviors. This awareness allows you to recognize your emotional triggers and understand your strengths and weaknesses. Self-regulation. Self-regulation refers to the ability to control your emotions and behaviors in response to different situations. It allows you to think before acting and make decisions that align with your values and goals, rather than being overtaken by transient emotions. Social awareness. This involves the ability to accurately read social cues from others, including body language, facial expressions, and tone of voice. Social awareness enables you to understand the emotions and needs of others, even when they are unspoken. Relationship management. Relationship management is the ability to develop and maintain good relationships. It involves effective communication, the ability to manage conflicts, and the capacity to inspire and influence others. Developing emotional intelligence. Improving your EI involves continuous learning and practice. Here are strategies to enhance each component of your emotional intelligence. Enhance self-awareness. Practice mindfulness and reflection to better understand your emotions. Keeping a journal can help you track your emotional responses and the circumstances that trigger them. Over time, patterns will emerge that can give you insights into your emotional triggers. Improve self-regulation. Develop coping strategies that help you manage stress and maintain emotional balance. Techniques such as deep breathing, meditation, or taking a walk can help calm your mind and give you space to make reasoned choices. Boost social awareness. Improve your observation skills to better read the room. Pay attention not only to what people are saying, but also to what they are not saying. Practice active listening and empathetic engagement to better understand and connect with others. Master relationship management. Work on your communication skills to articulate your thoughts and feelings clearly and respectfully. Practice conflict resolution skills to handle disagreements constructively. Recognize the achievements and strengths of others to build trust and mutual respect. Applying emotional intelligence in everyday life. In personal relationships, use EI to deepen your connections with family and friends. Understanding and managing your emotions can help you communicate more effectively, avoid misunderstandings, and support your loved ones in meaningful ways. In the workplace, high EI can transform your professional interactions. It can enhance team collaboration, leadership, and client relationships. By managing your emotions effectively, you can navigate workplace challenges more smoothly and foster a positive work environment. In leadership, leaders with high emotional intelligence can inspire and motivate their teams. They are better equipped to handle crises, manage team dynamics, and drive their organizations toward success. EI in leadership involves not just directing others but empowering them. In conflict situations, emotional intelligence is crucial in conflict resolution. By understanding all parties' emotions and motivations, you can mediate effectively and propose solutions that address the underlying issues. Enhancing your emotional intelligence is a lifelong journey that can significantly improve your ability to read, understand, and influence others. As you grow in your EI skills, you'll find that you not only become a better communicator and leader, but also a more empathetic and understanding individual. This growth will enrich all areas of your life, allowing you to navigate the complexities of human relationships with grace and effectiveness. Chapter 12. Integrating and applying advanced people reading skills. Having explored the multifaceted approaches to understanding and influencing others throughout this book, this final chapter focuses on integrating these advanced people reading skills into a cohesive strategy. Applying these skills effectively in your daily life can profoundly impact your interpersonal interactions, professional engagements, and personal relationships. Synthesizing skills for comprehensive understanding. To effectively read people, it's essential to synthesize the skills discussed in previous chapters. This involves combining your knowledge of body language, emotional intelligence, psychological profiling, cultural intelligence, and strategic questioning into a holistic approach. Each skill complements the others, providing a layered understanding of human behavior and interaction. Creating a holistic observation framework. Develop a mental checklist or framework that you can use in real time during interactions. This framework should include key indicators from various dimensions of people reading, such as nonverbal cues, body language, facial expressions, and microexpressions. Verbal cues, tone of voice, pace of speech, and choice of words. Contextual cues, cultural background, social setting, and environmental factors. Emotional cues, signs of emotional states, and potential emotional triggers. This integrated approach allows you to gather comprehensive data about a person's state of mind and intentions, making your readings more accurate and insightful. Strategic application in various scenarios. In personal relationships, use your people reading skills to deepen your connections with friends and family. Anticipate the needs and emotions of your loved ones, and tailor your interactions to support and strengthen these relationships. For example, if you notice a family member is showing signs of stress through their body language and tone of voice, use emotional intelligence and empathetic listening to offer support and understanding. In professional settings. In the workplace, apply your skills to enhance teamwork, leadership, and negotiation. Read the emotional and motivational states of your colleagues and superiors to better align your communication and project proposals with their expectations and needs. For instance, Use psychological profiling to understand the motivations of team members and assign roles that fit their strengths and drive. In conflict resolution, during conflicts, leverage your people reading skills to mediate effectively. Identify the underlying emotions and motivations of all parties involved through careful observation and questioning. This insight can help you propose solutions that address the root causes of the conflict, leading to more sustainable resolutions. Continuous improvement and adaptation. Reflect and adjust. After each significant interaction, take time to reflect on how well you read the situation and the people involved. Consider what signs you may have missed and what cues were most telling. Use this reflection to refine your observation framework and improve your accuracy in future interactions. Stay informed and updated. People reading is an evolving field, influenced by advancements in psychology, technology, and social sciences. Continuously educate yourself by reading current literature, attending workshops, and participating in related courses. Staying updated will enhance your skills and adaptability. Practice regularly. The best way to hone any skill is through regular practice. Seek opportunities to apply your people reading skills in various settings, from casual social gatherings to formal professional meetings. Each experience provides a chance to practice, learn, and refine your abilities. Bringing it all together, integrating advanced people reading skills into your daily life empowers you to understand and connect with others at a deeper level. Whether enhancing personal relationships, achieving professional success, or navigating complex social dynamics, the ability to read people accurately is an invaluable skill. As you continue to develop and refine these abilities, remember that the goal is to foster understanding, empathy, and effective communication in every interaction. By applying the comprehensive strategies discussed throughout this book, you are well equipped to approach any situation with confidence and insight. Remember, the art of reading people is not just about interpreting what you see and hear, but about connecting with others in a meaningful and impactful way.